Hello, I'm Mark Anderson from Andertoons.com, and this is a short video in which I'm going to show you how I edit my gag cartoon captions from their long, wordy, original form down to what I hope is a short, punchy, final, funny caption. So let's get started. Here's the cartoon we're going to be demonstrating this with. The idea here is that this gentleman is giving a presentation with a Venn diagram that's so complicated that he had to use a spirograph toy to do the diagram. And here's the original caption that I came up with. Okay, listen up, everyone. I was up all night working on this, plus I had to use a spirograph. So, all of the ideas are there. You have the spirograph. I like that he was up all night working on this because it's difficult. He wants everyone to pay attention. It's all there, but it's much too long and it's very wordy. But this is just where we're going to start, and we're going to begin pruning it back little by little, because usually brevity is wit. While some very long captions are very funny, generally shorter is better. You only have a couple of seconds to set the scene, introduce the characters, get the joke across. So a shorter caption in general is better. So let's start editing. Here's take 2 on this. Listen, I worked all night on this and I had to use a spirograph to boot. This is still too long, and it sort of feels... It's supposed to be unfinished. The sentence is unfinished, but it feels awkward at the end. And I think it's to boot. That's a phrase that I use a lot, but I just don't think it works here. So let's take another shot at this. I was up all night with this, and I had to use a spirograph. So listen up, people. Generally, I like to put the the joke part of the joke, for lack of a better way to put it, at the end of the caption. But I moved it to the middle here, and I really wish I could give you a good reason why. It just felt better to me. I like the idea that he's up all night, and he had to use a spirograph, and listen up, people. So it just seemed to work better to me. But this is still too long a caption, so let's take another shot. This took me all night, and I had to use the spirograph, so everyone, listen up. It's getting better. We started with 20 words, and we're down to, I'm looking at this real quick here, 16. So we're getting better. We're getting shorter. It's getting punchier, but still we can do better. This took me all night and the use of a spirograph. So everyone, listen up. I like this better, but you try different words, you try different phrases. The use of is awkward. So it was a good try, but we're going to take another shot. This took me all night and a spirograph. So everyone, listen up. This is definitely better. This is pretty close to what the final caption ends up being. But we can still do better here. So let's take another shot at this. This took me all night and a spirograph, so focus, people. I like focus people. Focus people works better, me reading it out loud, than it actually does in print. I don't know why that is. I think you bring something to it when you read it out loud, but it just doesn't. If you take a second and read it, and feel free to pause this, it doesn't work as well in print as it does out loud. So let's scrap that. This took me all night and a spirograph, so everyone pay attention. It's definitely getting better. We're really trimming this back. We're close. Let's take another shot. This took me all night and a spirograph, so pay attention. This is the final caption that I ended up with this on this cartoon. And I think it turned out pretty nice. You've got everything you need in there, that he was up all night, that he had to use a spirograph because this was so complicated, and that he wants people to pay attention to what he's talking about. So I think we've trimmed it back as far as we're... You know what? Actually, when I was looking at this for this video, I could trim it back one more word. And I'll show you what that ended up being. This took all night and a spirograph, so pay attention. You know what? You lose the word me at the beginning of this, but what? And this is really nerdy cartoonness. When you take out the word me, I get the idea that maybe he had somebody else working on it, and that he actually didn't do it, and that takes away from the humor. Wow, you can really overthink this stuff, and I probably have. My goodness. But let's put the word me back in, and it just works better. This took me all night and a spirograph, so pay attention. That's the final caption. I think we got it. Trimmed it down from 20 words at the outset to 11 words now. It's short, it's punchy, it's got everything you need, and how much fun are spirographs? Come on. So that's it for how I edit my gag cartoon captions. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to visit Andertoons.com and check out all of the other cartoons I have there. So thanks for watching.